Okay, when it comes to finding the love of your life, is age really just a number, or is it something you should consider?
Good question. Well, we turned to Dr. Viviana. Our producer, Colleen, chatted with her.
All right, we're taking on quite the topic today, age differences in dating. So out of the gate, my first question is there too much of an age difference when it comes to a relationship?
What I've noticed in my private practice and working with relationships of all types, of all ages, is that some people do believe that age is nothing but a number. But when it comes to the reality of being in a long-term monogamous relationship, you definitely should take your age difference into account.
That makes sense. So when you are potentially getting a relationship where there is an age difference, what are some things you should consider and have that conversation with that person?
So right now, it might feel like it's totally fine. Y'all are at kind of a similar place in your lives, but when you're looking down the road is when a lot of couples tend to feel the age difference through natural aging and advanced aging. That's when a lot of that difference of your lifestyles, of your activity levels, energy levels, and of course, natural aging discrepancies really show up, especially if you're looking toward having kids, if you're starting late in life, that sort of thing. There is such a thing as there being just two people that are in very different places in their lives. When you're thinking about it right now, let's say you're early on in your relationship, it is also important to realize that you might be kind of behaving more towards one age versus the other. But if you really settle down into your own age and your own, whether it's chronological age or just the way that you feel, if those two things don't really match up very well, it's only going to get worse as you get older.
That all makes sense. I mean, and those are challenges to take in consideration for these relationships. But let's turn it to the positive side. Are there any pros when it comes to an age difference in a relationship?
Absolutely. There's a lot of variety and exciting newness that can come from experiencing viewpoints that are very different from different perspectives due to age. So sometimes maturity levels, whether it's that they're more mature or less mature, can actually really enhance the way that you experience daily life. Your perspectives, again, that feeling of coming from a different place can enhance a lot of what y'all are experiencing, even just on a daily basis. You can learn a lot and teach your partner a whole lot too.
Sure, that all makes sense. Okay, so say things are going really well, things are getting serious, marriage is coming into the picture. What are some things both parties should consider before they say I do?
A lot of the reality needs to be considered. Don't stay in this very romanticized place of we're going to be fine forever, because you do need to start looking towards what are your ideas of what advanced age is going to look like? How are we going to navigate? Chances are one of you is going to pass before the other. And if things go as like nature intends, so to say, then it could happen a lot sooner for maybe an older man versus a younger woman. And they do need to take that into consideration. It's just one of the realities of life, a lot like talking about maybe prenups or what divorce proceedings could look like, or where you're going to live, whether you're going to have kids. All of those things need to be considered when you're thinking about marriage, and so does later in life situations.
Oh my goodness, all things to keep in mind here for all those singles out there. Thank you so much, Dr. Viviana. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, if you want more, you can get a copy of Dr. Viviana's book on her website, drviviana.com, and use the word Coco for 20% off, or follow her on Instagram at Dr. Viviana. We will also be having more conversations with her, so if you have a relationship question, send it our way via email to mycoco@9news.com.